first time in 3 months. Last uploaded in July. I'm hoping to get through this. I'll upload it on the 13th. Today's the 12th, I think. Yeah, it should be the 12th. Yesterday was the 11th. So I'm recording this on the 12th, so it will come out on the 13th. So basically all we've got here is my little server for friends. I've already explained this in the video, the little short I've uploaded just before this. But basically we've got welcome to country.io, the rules. You can't claim the spawn desert and all of this stuff that you don't need to read, because chances of anyone watching this aren't going to be able to play on it, as it's for friends, family, and basically that's it. So let's start off with the first one. Now, this is owned by my brother. Capital's Blockington. His ideology is capitalism, and the name is Krolistan for his country. Then there's my cousin's old country. My cousin's. It doesn't exist anymore, and it not got an ideology. Of course, it was known as North Raiders, which was the second one. Then there was this one owned by Creteslo. He's got no capital. Ideology is Leninism. Sounds like Leninism. There's Earldom of Lemongrab. Okay, and it was the third on the server. Now this is my one. Its capital is Vilja. I've never pronounced it out loud. It sounds a lot worse than I thought, but I'm going to keep it. Kingdom of the Players, which is the name of it, and it's capitalist. There's my cousin's new one, which is called, its capital city is the SBK, the name is the BKK, and the ideology is probably racism. And it's also the fifth on the server. Then there's this one, which I did control for a wee while. It's not got a capital. It's literally just called the Villagers, and it's communist. Over here we've got the country select. Basically you decide if you're an anti-pillager country or a pillager country. I don't know why I added it, it's absolutely useless. These flags indicate the nationality of the server, that's all. And that's all there is on the update log, and then there's all the rules. Let's get to the main tour now. This is what spawn looks like. It's just a renovated temple. So if you come over here, the first country you'll see is Krolistan, which is block miners. So I'll do one video today, possibly another one on Monday, because I don't think I'm going to do the entire server in one day, because this server isn't that big, but it goes on like 1,000 blocks that direction, surprisingly not that far in that direction, and there is like a single bit of claimed land in like 2,000 blocks that way, so it is decently big. So I'm going to try and do my brother's country and small parts of my country today, and I'll finish off my country on Monday hopefully, and then probably finish up the tour on Tuesday. So we're going to start off here. This is Block Miner's house. There's a coal. I don't think you can see that, but a feather as well. We try and do that. Yeah, that's as high as I can adjust it. I don't think I even adjusted a wee bit. And down here is all this money on the server, which all the money's gone useless because just today I changed the currency on the server, so all of this is worth nothing anymore. This over here is his military base. That's empty. That's his flag again. His military base is empty after it caught in flames. This is his friend's house, who has also played on the server, which has got what used to be tons of money, I don't know, and arsonist stuff, and a single apple, an axe, bits of clay, and tons of deep slate, along with even more money and possibly more arsonist stuff. Murder weapons, and by the looks of it, he's committed a murder. There's this that has got. Let's ignore that. And more useless money that he doesn't need. Oh my. Okay, more murder weapons and explosives, and okay, and that stuff again. Okay, so I'm going through this a lot quicker than I thought, but we definitely just have 10 more minutes to record this because I can't upload videos over 15 minutes. I've said that multiple times. Here's what we call military tree. It was after Krolistan tried to launch an invasion into over there, the Krigency dynasty, or the one that was the Earldom of Lemongrab. He got that from Adventure Time, and it eventually got captured by my country. They protested against it, so I bought some land there. Well, they bought that, and then they invaded me. I pushed them all the way back into their capital before they pushed me a lot further back. And that was what's known as the Krolistan War, and possibly the first Krolistan War. I'm hoping it will be the last one. Not hoping it won't be the last one. So here we've got his church. It's a bit obvious. His off-center church. So that's his country, and possibly not the last of it. He also owns that as well over there, but there's nothing over there, so I'm not going to give you a tour of it, would I? Here's that Earldom of Lemongrab. It's hard to pronounce in my opinion. Oh, and there's a brown panda in it. Here is my stuff now, the Kingdom of the Players. Now I'm only going to tour up to my castle in that direction, as if I've got time. So this is my military base. There is a underground bunker here. That used to be a communist flag, I'm not joking. Pure communism is what that used to be. So there's basically just trenches, and yeah, okay, we'll get to that in a second. And there's also a portaloo that surprisingly hasn't been destroyed. Now all over here is where the server's first World War, hopefully last World War, played out on the server on yesterday and finished earlier today. And that used to be a country there, but I forcefully united the two, which this was South Raiders, that was North Raiders. Forcefully united them. That there wasn't made in the war. That was made like 2 to 3 months ago, around the last time I uploaded. I actually tried to make a video on here, and yes, it couldn't be uploaded due to the storage problem I had, but the video started around here. Now when I tried to upload it, or tried to make it, all of this was still built up. There was a house there, that tank was fully built up, and that was a full good looking military base. Then what is known as the First Raiders War, which was me at the time, the Republic of the Raiders, and the Raiders went to war, destroying the village completely. And it's left as a memorial. There was a date that was over here, but it was destroyed eventually, and several terrorist attacks that happened on the village after the war ended. But I'm pretty sure it ended on either the 27th of August or July. Pretty sure August. So it is proving that this server is really young yet old in terms. I'm not touring you that. I'll tour you that in the next video of this tour if I can remember to. So if I just fly over here, there is definitely more stuff. This is what's called the secret base, built by my cousin, me, and his sister. So that was built by him and me. That was built by his sister. That was built by him. That all was built by me. That was also built by me. And the tanks were built by me. And then I invaded it along with Krolistan. And then I invaded Krolistan's bit, and that all ended pretty quickly. And then there was a battle for this place on the 11th of November. That's not a good date. Down here's a small bunker which was made out of wood, so it was burned and lit completely on fire. And this was my cousin's house for a wee bit, which in a war, the First Raiders War, was also lit on fire. And then here's what's probably going to be the last bit of the tour if I can still fit in more time I do the next bit. It's called Berdin Castle. Sounds like Berlin, but it's Berdin. Which is a pretty nice castle if you ask me. It's not finished. And this is a tunnel. The tunnel goes underground and it goes all the way to the secret base. That stone line follows where the tunnel goes. It's a straight line. And this building's completely empty, so you don't need a tour of it. But yeah. Alright, so I guess we're gonna fit this in and possibly one other thing. So this is New Constantinople. That was a great name that I came up with after it was originally named Berdin. The cookery, fish cookery, is gonna keep the Berdin in it. In here is what is it called? Basically just a place where they dye banners. This is a small apartment, and then the rest are houses and farms, and a small tower I put in for decoration. And then there's a canal that leads out to the to this river. That leads to my capital. That leads to what used to be my capital, and then it goes through another river that leads straight to my capital. So I think we'll be able to fit both of those in, possibly, if we fly over here. So we're going to take this route because it's the quickest route. And we have Belden. They were so confusing to remember that I had to change the names of one of them. Okay, and that's my phone running out of battery there. But yeah, so and there's my horse and donkey. They are ages old on the server. Some of the oldest things that have not died on the server yet. Here is a small building. There used to be houses there till my cousin's sister, or just my cousin, burnt it down for reasons of she didn't like it. And there's a date for when it was built. This building was built on 22/8/30, which is the 30th of August, 2022. I used to write stuff like that. I don't know why. So we might, okay, yeah, we're running out of time, but that's the last of it. I'll upload this tomorrow. Actually, I'll probably just upload it today. And I'm just uploading all of this today. And I'll do another video tomorrow. Bye.